Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I remembered the objective that I sent these two after an owl bear. Thankfully, they are standing outside because I need them as, basically a meat shield. And, yep, we do go inside. And you guys are going to defend me from the owl bear, as well as my spirit weapon, and hopefully then we'll be able to defeat it, take the egg, and then also reconstruct the spear that I have half of that was Edwin's spear, which it would be really nice to have. How far did they already run into there? I guess they, okay, there they are. So I can go over here and do Shrine of Saloon stuff first, hopefully. And then we'll go fight the, owl bear.
Looks like there's a little shrine over there.
Yep, there is a shrine over there. Cool animal speaking potion to detect thoughts. Useful. Let's see if I succeed in my...
Something over there.
Ooh. Prayer sheet.
A prayer sheet. What's this symbol on it?
Alright. Hopefully... Can I open this chest now since I have that? Or is this going to...
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
I guess I gunked something up in terms of all of the checks. Alright. I guess I, unfortunately messed something up. So, I guess never mind that that's not getting open, and I am having to chug some potions to make sure that I'm not dead before an owlbear fight. But, oh well. At least all the pieces were seen, and someone probably could see, you guys can put together what I was trying to do. Find the prayer sheet, open up the chest, and go from there. However, that is impossible, so we're just gonna go fight the owl bear. Alright, Brina.
The beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
Can I talk with you? No.
The
Can you?
beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
Alright. Come on, you two.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Well, I guess that didn't super work. Well. There we go. Alright, cool. Save the jump. We will get our axe over here. And I don't have any attacks right now. I do have haste spores. So I guess I can come a little bit closer this way. Owlbear Cub, you stay well out of this. We do not want you anywhere near this. What does that even do? We're just gonna lacerate and save unlacerate. Whatever. We're here. Saved on crushing flight. Alright. That's okay. Andrik can be... Actually, considering that it's already down to that, and he's almost dead... Okay, it does not work on B. Okay. Unfortunate. But does that mean do I still chug the speed potion? I think we do chug a speed potion for this. Touch of death. And then we bash it again. Alright. That is going well. Just don't provoke an opportunity attack and make sure that it's flanked. This is going surprisingly well. I don't know why they're trying to tell this thing to halt. I don't... Alright. Please don't focus on me. Please focus on something that is not me. Ouch. I survived the multi-attack. That's wonderful. How did... Oh yeah, right. I drank the potion of speed. Right. Bonk.
The cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Okay. That works. You feel bad, but then he just...
End his suffering.
We'll let him live. He's a baby owlbear. He's not gonna fight me. He's just gonna have a little snack.
Speechless as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Provide for the cub. Perhaps it'll live.
Mercy, of course.
All right. What? Oh, right. That works. I forgot that I got the lethargic off of that, and I still actually have a little bit of
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
a little bit of spell slots left, which is really nice. How heavy is this egg? Did it go? Why is it in camp supplies? It shouldn't be where I can see it and not accidentally eaten.
What's in here?
Alright, and now I guess these two are probably going to be rather upset with me. But we'll see. Hello, little owlbear cub.
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
Yep, you just keep having that snack, I guess. Hi, you two.
I can't believe we survived.
I can.
True soul. What now? We were sent to look for fugitives. Some survivors from a crashed ship a ways west along the quay on Thar. The Absolute wants them found. One way or another.
Alright, well, now that you've,
What? You? But that means I have to stop you. The Absolute.
Yeah, so you guys I don't think you realize exactly what's going on. Alright, so you both have... Ooh, do I go crossbow damage or 10 to 18 per melee? Yeah, I guess we'll just walk up and bash. No, we don't need to use Touch of Death because she just got knocked out. Thank you for your stuff. We'll stand not in the owlbear and we'll see how... That did not work out very well for you, did it? Do you have any... Okay, that's not... Still worse than it's going. Bonk. Nah, you don't... You are not going to do enough damage to me just by yourself. And this is what happens when you, don't properly vet who you're following around. Alright. How much stuff am I carrying? I'm actually carrying a decent amount of stuff. Alright, we're going to combine this with... Where is the head of the broken spear? There we go. Vision of the Absolute. Although it deals less damage, this is, this is able to have poisons added onto it, and it also has the chance to blind targets. And I don't know what is potentially what the multiple sets of creatures are. However, I'm sure it is gonna be, it might be spiders, it might not be spiders. I probably, yeah, we'll just go to Blighted Village for now. Not having a spirit weapon, charge stinks. However, I still have 3 level 1 spell slots. And a channel divinity charge. Right, I should go to the Emerald Grove environs mostly just so I can sell off the stuff and grab more potions. Grab more potions from Ethel before she decides to move back to her house. So we're all in all, we're doing quite well. Let's see, did I still have Misty Step and alright. The Bugbear Assassin. I don't think I took care of the... Did I take care of the Bugbear Assassin? I did not. That would be a good easy fight to clean up. So now that we are level 4 and we have our related feats and such, we are much more able to take on a whole lot of things, including this guy. He got surprised that we were here, and I don't blame him. I'll probably be surprised too. Do we go with ranged weapon attack or... Okay, so both of those are the same, so I think ranged weapon for the higher minimum damage at this point. And we just switch back and walk on up. Alright, and since he's surprised, he's just kind of going that way. And now we just get to go bonk. Critical miss. That's not ideal. Can I shove you? Well, you took a good amount of damage. So I guess we'll go down here to make sure that our good friend the Tiefling stays safe. You seem to be quite far away, so we'll just do that. Saves Toll the Dead. Unfortunate. Can you get back up here? Alright. I guess he did not get in range. Can I just bonk you? There we go. One more assassin down, and we are doing quite well. Honestly, I feel like I could potentially go and fight the harpies.
Through the telescope.
Might not be a good idea. That's a dragon. I am probably not going to try to... I'm probably going to try to avoid that dragon. Because, I do not want to, accidentally die to, Kithrak Voss and the other Githyanki. Because they are probably not going to, like me very much.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting. The telescope points to the left.
Alright. Now it's time to go see Auntie Ethel, dump all my useless items, and then let Hubris be my guide as we go and try and fight a bunch of harpies at the beach, because that might try and lure us with a siren song, and we'll see whether or not that 300% backfires. Mostly I'm doing this to stall because I do want an extra rest for the spiders, specifically so I can use protection from poison, because that I think is going to be an incredibly useful spell to have, because the spiders spit a bunch of poison, and taking half damage from poison will be incredibly useful. Yeah, we'll need those. Right, I don't think I need the regular spear since we have the Vision of Absolute. Haste Helm I am probably not going to be using anymore. This is worse armor. It's very good, but it's not going to, I'm not going to put it on. Regular longsword's not going to be useful in time. And we just got some other junk. Oh yeah, and I used the jet and pink dye, and my armor looks absolutely wonderful. And I don't need a short bow because we have crossbows. Right, because I have heavy crossbow +1. Perfect. The only thing would be is if I had two hand crossbows, that might be a little bit.
By the way, I'll be heading home soon. Be sure to come visit you here.
Will do. Alright. Let's just check to see if Damon has any
Looking for steel?
hand crossbows.
Something close.
If he does not have hand crossbows, yeah, because that's just a light crossbow. Javelin +1 is not what I'm looking for. And neither is the pike. Right, because that is medium armor, but not stronger. Alright. Let's go fight some harpies. And even though I probably should use my I probably should have a level 2 spell slot available for it, but I think that through some tenacity, some good luck, or just having to reload because I get lured by the harpies anyway, I'm not entirely concerned about it, because if I need the level 2 spell slot for the spiritual weapon, I need the spell slot for the spiritual weapon. But until then, we are just gonna wander on down and see this poor kid. Yeah, someone is singing. It is the harpies. Hi, Mercon.
Shh. Listen.
No, you shouldn't be standing in the water. It is dangerous.
So peaceful.
Um,
No,
I do hear it.
it's just a bit of
I'm just a
water.
little bit smarter because I've been on this adventure before.
Just a little closer.
You should not listen. And this is incredibly dangerous because there is just one of
Everything's gonna
me.
be fine once I get there.
No, it's not gonna be fine, kid. Alright, so I saved on luring, which is amazing. Do I... And I can jump. That's considered difficult terrain, so I might get absolutely wrecked. Can I at least jump? Okay. Yeah, if I can jump to here. Oh, I can't. Because of the water. That's unfortunate. Now I probably get low ground bonuses because of the... You know what, we're just gonna Misty Step. Bye.
Use your illithid potential.
I would love to use my illithid potential. However, they decided to not get hit. One down. And that is why Polearm Master is amazing. And that is because I can attack things that come into my range, not just things that are entering or not just leaving my range for attacks of opportunity. Scorch right there is super close. Wait, I can potentially shove them to bust concentration. We'll just smack them first and see what happens. Alright. Okay, so they're still singing. Can I just shove you? Wow, that is dedication on singing. I'm gonna stand back a little bit further and see if someone is silly enough to move into my attack range again, and then bonk. Ow. I can deal with that. Alright, so now we just gotta make sure that the kid gets out of there. I think this is probably the safest. Alright, so he should be free from the song. I will pick up a little bit of a smidge of gold and then just stand back here, rinse and repeat. I don't need any potions. Did I get lured or did I get saved? Or did I make the saving throw? Okay. Resisted the song. Alright, rinse and repeat. Alright, and now you are in attack of opportunity range should you decide to leave. There you go. And the extra damage on the, just from the fire is worth it for now, even though I do have my fancy spear, which will be used very soon. We did it. We saved a kid from the harpies with one person.
Are they gone?
That is actually really amazing.
I don't know.
That could have gone so much worse.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing.
You might want to get out of the
Mom
water,
would be
because
so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me.
I would like
Find
to
a boy
meet
called
Maul.
Donnie. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
I would like to see Smog's lair. However, I don't think Smog the dragon would like to see me very much. However, thankfully, this is just little kids, so that is totally different. Well, I guess it's different in that this is just little tiefling thief kids. Much easier to hang out with than an actual red dragon, because a red dragon would try and eat me at this point. But Polearm Master working incredibly well.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Send that to camp. We'll pick up the stone and leave the bones. Sorry, we're not gonna read sad. We're not going to read sad letters of sadness at the moment, because we are on a mission. Actually, with that, it might be time to long rest, because I am all out of, well, after we go visit Mole, because I don't have any more charges on channel divinity, and I think that that's going to be pretty useful for the spider fights. Or I could attempt the first. I could always just attempt the first spider fight. But in the meantime, we're gonna go see Mole and see if we can get any cool items from her. And then yeah, it's just very nice to have things going smoothly versus just not well. Oops, how did I don't know exactly where I clicked for walking there. Yeah, and then after one more round of giant potions, it's probably time that I have to start going into the, start more directly dealing things with the druids and the goblins.
Past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Probably boring.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Yeah, thank you for showing me the door, because I was not going to be able to fit in through the tiny gap in the rocks that you guys can. I don't think I'm going to try and steal the druid idol, though it would be very funny to do if it were just with one person. Oh, come back. I want to talk with you and see what you have for sale.
Come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Yeah,
You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
yep.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Yeah, do you have any fun stuff to trade? Okay, level 1 spell slots. Okay, having an extra... And having an extra tome of Shatter is going to be very useful. I do not need the mace. And those are just too unique. I'm just going to send them back. It didn't seem like that these would be affecting me normally, so I can at least send them for cash. Do I want Nature's Snare? I'm probably not going to be using it, nor the Ring of Color Spray. I'll get plenty of Thieves' Tools along the way. Oh yeah, and you can also have a Potion of Sleep, because... Alright. So the Shatter Scroll is going to be really useful.
Anything else? Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes. I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge.
Yeah, you do want revenge on the druids.
Were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious might. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Yeah, there's not much,
Come back anytime.
I think I can do for that specifically, but, yeah, the idol is probably going to be a little bit much for me to try and steal. However, I can definitely go to the Blighted Village and take a look around at the spiders. I think Anders and friends might be a little bit tough to take on. Same with the Knoll with the Mind Parasite. However, I think I might be safe to do the first spider encounter, which would be cool if I can get away with doing that. Because then I can just save everything for the boss fight. Right, I just have to jump up there. Alright, so many spiders. Alright. Drop a quick save. Those spiders. And let's at least remember to hide and see where in the world everything is. Okay. So something is over here. Are they just all over there and not... Okay. Can I sneak down? I think I can sneak down. That's at least useful. Hopefully they don't find me in the meantime. So I think I can actually get this way and go loot the, wherever this crazy spider guy's room is.
Something good here, I hope.
Alright. I don't think I have to hide in here. Right. Immune to being enwebbed. Alright. That is all I at least need for this area theory. And all of these. That's amazing. Right, because over here is going to be the big spider arena. So a bunch of random scrolls is really useful.
Let's have a look.
I don't need torches. Don't need any of that. And do I have water bottles? I think I'll take some of those just in case if there's a fire and I don't have create water prepared. Alright. So since I have the boots that make me immune to being enwebbed,
Out of mind.
I wonder if I can go steal what's up here before the spiders notice. Yes, I can. That's pretty cool. They are only 26 to like 24 HP. That's not bad. Hiding failed. Yeah, that makes sense. I think, yeah, Alchemist's Fire should be...
Hesitation.
What did it say was a... Oh, the Icarus Egg Clutch. Okay. But those guys are on fire and they're no longer spider infected. I'm just gonna stand back because I don't want to get shot at by spiders. Immune to enwebbed. Perfect. Where in the world? Alright, he's just got a long way to go. Critical miss on the miss discharge. Great. Do I... Yeah, I think I just get off the web and we just throw more Alchemist's Fire on these guys. And make sure I'm not standing on the web. Ow. Because I thought that the web would, break, but I guess not right now. Ouch. Right, I'm poisoned. We'll do that. And we're just gonna try chugging a little potion. And
At the ready.
I think I'll just get across here to not be in fire. Oh, nice. Call the weak functioned on that. And he's not infected anymore. That's awesome. Okay. So he took a lot of damage from that. Okay, so Cold Weak triggered on several things. Alright, so that's 75 to hit. Okay, so I'm out of sight, so that works. I guess we stand back, chug one of these, and call it a day. I think I can just go over here. So I am gonna take a break and probably rest after this. So I can just do that. And wait for them up at the top of the hill here. You know, I forgot. No, the fire on this is just incredibly useful to make sure that they don't have infested. Because if they do have infested, I just take a whole lot of damage. Do I... Right, I'll just do double toll. That way I don't have to touch them. Alright. Yeah. As you see, 2d4 damage, poison, and piercing. So, not fun stuff to be stuck with. But hey, we lived that. That was actually that was great. I'm so happy that that lived, and we can be ready for the big encounter over here next time. I think I'm gonna cut it off. Pardon me. I'm gonna cut it off here. If anything interesting happens at camp, I will show it, but if not, have an amazing day, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya!